What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the GoodeBaker podcast. I'm Nick Baker, and across from me, Shane Good.
Yo, yo, yo.
And we are here to talk to you about some video games. But first things first, Happy New Year, everybody. Damn, Happy New Year, buddy. What's going on in your life over there?
Dude, just the New Year things, you know, like paying bills and working a job. And
that's just adult bullshit. You know, what are you playing, man? What are you playing?
So, right now, of the date of recording this, 2 days ago, the brand new season of League of Legends dropped, which of course, every year I say, I'm done with that bullshit game, not gonna fucking play it anymore, I'm done with it, I'm done. So, I've been playing League of Legends for the past 2 days, like, religiously.
As per usual, every time new content drops on that game.
Every time new content drops, I'm like, fuck this game.
I must be the judge.
Yeah, pretty much. So I've been playing a lot of League of Legends, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But I forgot about something that I'm really excited for. I didn't mention it to you in the pre because I forgot about it until I literally just saw a tab on my window that popped up.
Oh, man.
The new season of Path of Exile drops in 4 days. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It drops in 5 days. So it's going to be really crazy. I'll have more to talk about once it drops.
Buckle up, everybody.
Yeah.
You're going to get a huge dump of Path of Exile news in the coming weeks.
Pretty much, yeah. Because when Path of Exile comes out with a new season, I usually play it like 20 hours a day for like a week straight. And then, then I fall off. But
New Year, same Shane.
Wait, hang on now. But what have you been playing, man?
So I've been playing a bunch of different things because I'm a dabbler right now.
Ooh, a dabbler.
Yeah, ever since I beat Cyberpunk and like going back to it, it's not as fresh and new, so I'm not as like keen to play through the bugs anymore. So I swapped over and I downloaded XCOM 2.
Ooh.
It was free for PlayStation a while ago, so I picked that up when that dropped, and so I downloaded it the other day, and I tried it out. It's decent. I liked it. I don't know. It feels like a time sink that I'm not necessarily like 100% into, and it feels like you can really go the distance with that game. So I kind of backed off of that. I went back and played Fire Emblem, the Nintendo Switch Fire Emblem Three Houses, and really started to enjoy that. Played through a few chapters. Can't remember a damn thing about the story that's going on. I could have Paul describe it to me at work one day, maybe.
I mean, he probably knows it by heart, so.
Then I've been playing, obviously, a ton of Warzone because that game is the go-to with the guys. So whenever we get on, we play some Warzone, and honestly, it's been really fun other than the domination of the DMR right now in the meta, and you just get killed in like 2 or 3 clicks if you're anywhere out in the open. So it's a little crazy on that game right now, but
yeah,
life goes on.
Ben was telling me how the DMR is like, was it like 2 body shots, or no, 3 body shots, or like 2 headshots, or like it's pretty. You can get bursted out really fast and not even realize what's happening.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, now that we've talked about what we've been playing lately, we're going to be talking about what we're going to be playing in the future a little bit later. But first, let's get into the breakdown. That's what we're calling the list of topics that we have now on the show. So get used to that moniker unless we change it on a whim, which we might do.
You never know.
It's constantly, flowing like water. That's us in a cup, and we're water flowing. All right. First thing on the breakdown, Twitch is replacing the PogChat emote after some comments made by the streamer about Wednesday's Capitol event. The replacement will come in the form of a randomly selected streamer being featured every 24 hours as the emote. So that is really what I want to highlight here, because the political stuff is just, we could go on a tangent about that.
Oh, yeah.
On a completely different format of a podcast. But, dude, highlighting any streamer on any platform that they want to go onto as an emote for 24 hours each on Twitch is going to be really good for just small streamers, big streamers alike. So I really like that change.
Honestly, I don't like the reasoning or whatever behind it, but I think the idea behind PogChamp, they just took the word. They were like Urban Dictionary, what is PogChamp? And they were just like, you know what? I think the only thing we can do with this is whenever somebody encounters it and it happens to them, like, you know, whenever that streamer that's like getting that 24-hour peg on like that front screen, they see that and they're like, oh shit, that's me, PogChamp, dude. You know what I mean? Like, they say it. They're like, oh, PogChamp, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool.
Yeah. It kind of infamouses his moniker in some way, though. You know, like leaving it. I don't know. It's a weird, entangled mess that Twitch tried to cover up with something good, but the something good is actually pretty cool for possibly some small streamer's career. So that's really cool.
Yeah, there's, you know, obviously you could talk about the political side of it all day long and never get anywheres, but at least there's like, you know, at least it's not just like a removal of somebody and then there's just this huge backlash. At least they remove somebody and they're trying to put something good in its place. Like they're at least they're trying to take a step in a direction that's positive as well.
Right. And it's good to focus on the positive in situations like these, just in case, you know, things do kind of pan out in good for both situations, you know.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree.
So, with that out of the way, we're on to our biggest topic of this week, which is what are our most anticipated games of 2021? So I asked this question to you. I hope you did a little bit of digging. I know that you said before the show you have a list of games that we could potentially be choosing from. Do you want to rattle those off?
I will. So we're gonna go. You know, at the end of those like pharmacy videos where it's just like you can't understand what they're saying, but they just start spewing stuff.
Dude,
so we're about
to do that.
Yeah, we're about to do that. All right. So sweet. Starting off this list, we've got Hitman, followed by The Medium, Super Mario 3D World, plus Bowser's Fury, Riders Republic, Bravery Default 2, Destruction All Stars. Destruction All Stars. Sorry. Returnal. Yeah, Returnal.
Yep.
It Takes Two, Monster Hunter Rise, Outriders, Rollers Champions, Ruined King, League of Legends Story, Deathloop, Far Cry 6, more Far Cry 6 because there's other stuff to it. Back 4 Blood, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, New World, Gran Turismo 7, which I'm very fucking excited for. Ricochet, oh boy, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart,
Ricochet and Clank,
Battlefield 2021, Halo Infinite,
hell yeah,
Lord of Rings, Gollum, I think it's Gollum, I don't know, GTA 5, Next Generation,
keep going, yes,
Forza Horizon West, Chorius, Crossfire X, Evil Dead the game, Ghostwire Tokyo, that actually looks really fucking cool. God of War Ragnarok, yeah, whatever.
Nailed it.
Gotham Knight, Hogwarts Legacy, No More Heroes, Open Roads, Psychonauts 2, Resident Evil Village, which I don't understand how there could be a village, Shadow Warrior 3.
It's really 8, everybody.
Oh boy. Shin Magimi Tenshin 4? I don't know.
Oh man, he almost got that. It's Shin Megami Tensei.
Okay. All right. Close enough. Stalkers 2, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline 2, Warhammer 40K Dark Tide, Rainbow Six Quarantine, and that's it. That was a pretty quick list.
So those are pretty much every single game that we can expect to see that has been announced at some point last year for this year. So
Yeah.
my
Um,
question is, what are you most anticipating out of all that?
all right. I'm gonna give like a
Was it Gloom?
small list. Was it Gloom? Was it Gollum or Gloom?
It's Column. Yes. That was so funny, dude.
All right.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking so like for me personally, you know what, let's do you want to like bounce one back and forth. So I'll do one, you'll do one, and then
Sure. We can. Yeah, we can do two each.
we can do yeah, we'll do two each.
All right. So I'll go first. My first pick would be Horizon Forbidden West because the cinematic trailer that we've seen really showed us nothing about the game or um, its mechanics that
Mhm.
are any different from the original, but it gave you kind of a vision of where they're going with certain creatures and stuff like that. So if you kind of frame that around the game that you had before in Horizon Zero Dawn, it's a no brainer for me because Horizon Zero Dawn was so mechanically strong and the combat in the game was so fun and figuring out the puzzle of each of these mechanized dinosaurs was such a delight to do when you're in the middle of this chaotic, beautifully colorful post-apocalyptic world. So it's really the first time I've seen anything on that scale that really tackled something in that genre, and I really appreciated it, and I loved every minute of it. So
Mm,
I'm excited for the second one.
fair enough. Uh we're also doing an honorable mention, by the way, just as a because I had one.
All right,
uh,
what's your honorable mention?
well, you do the honorable mention last.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, yeah, we should do it before our last pick. So I'll do mine next.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. All right. So mine's gonna be, or this one will be Deathloop. You know, I saw it. Was it 2 years ago now, or a little more than 2 years ago? At the E3 release, it looked really cool. It looked really mysterious, and the more that comes out with it, it has kind of kept that like just aspect of like I'm not really sure what's gonna happen with it. It looks really cool. It looks like it would be a lot of fun to play, and yeah, it's just caught my eye and it's kept my attention this whole time, which is pretty surprising because I jump from thing to thing a lot.
Yeah, Deathloop has like such a cool style. The
Mm.
music from the trailers and all the gameplay that we've seen has been really top notch and cool. I can't wait to hear more of that. The somehow looping time mechanism in that game looks really satisfying to use if you can figure out really quick routes between each of the enemies like they want you to.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. It just
yeah,
looks so interesting.
excited to see more from that one for sure.
All right, your honorable
So
mention, sir.
my honorable mention is actually something that it's just off the top of my head. The one first thing that I thought of, and it's a small thing, but I really enjoy the Scott Pilgrim series
Oh,
and the Ubisoft side-scrolling brawler Scott Pilgrim versus the World. The game just got remade or remastered for the Switch and all other platforms as well. I think it's Xbox and PlayStation, PC as well. So I'm really excited to play that, and that's an honorable mention for most anticipated game that's actually coming pretty soon. I think it's out in the next couple of weeks. So pretty excited that they're putting that back out in the market after taking it off for some reason. I think it must have been copyright or something that they had to rehash out. But
mm-hmm.
I'm glad Ubisoft, saw the small fan base of that game and came back swinging for them.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I wouldn't have seen that one coming.
Hmm.
Um, so my honorable mention is going to be Battlefield 2021.
Oh baby,
I
I almost
Yeah,
said this one as my number one, but
dude, come on, another Battlefield. Like it's been a while. We have
it's
had so much fun over the years on Battlefield with just everybody,
oh my
and
god, it's such a good time.
with cross-platform probably going to be in this one. Like there's a very good chance that cross-platform will be in this one. It'll be the final game that we'll all just be able to get on whatever console we want or computer or whatever, and we'll just all be able to play together, and it'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
You remember that time that our resident Pokemon expert Paul jumped 2 shotgun blasts and then knifed a guy in the back in
Yeah,
Battlefield 1?
it was Definitely like one of the most ridiculous. He just set out to knife people, and it was absolutely fucking hilarious.
It was spectacular. I'd never seen anything like it, and I doubt I will see anything like it ever again.
I'm pretty sure that guy threw his controller through his fucking TV.
It was amazing. It was amazing. So, uh,
So
as for
what's your pick,
my
man?
my number one pick, my number one pick, of course, is God of War Ragnarok because God of War was
Mm,
such a step forward for that series. I can't wait to play more. I can't wait to see what new and exciting weapons that have such a nice tactile feel with the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. I can't wait for the raw, visceral vibrations in that thing and the way that it can actually make things feel resistant on the triggers. It adds a layer um, of something that I think that put into a God of War game can be really, really interesting and cool. So I'm excited to see what they do with just that, let alone the story that they're going to weave concerning the rest of Norse mythology that you don't get into in the original game. I don't want to spoil anything, so I don't want to go any further than that. But yeah, I'm totally excited for that game, and I can't wait for more of that because you know, Sony Sony Santa Monica, yeah, Sony Santa Monica is such a crazy good studio, and I after God of War, I can't imagine I'm going to be any less excited for that franchise as well. So
we'll see how many boys are in this one, but
yeah, it's more like bro or
yeah.
like young man,
Young man, get over here.
like All Might, young
Oh,
man.
All Might. What an interesting character for a whole nother podcast. But
Oh man, yeah, for sure, for sure.
anyways, so dude, you are not gonna see my game coming.
Oh man, I doubt I would ever see your game coming, but lay it on me, man.
All
I'm
right.
ready for it.
And the funny thing is, I don't even think I will be able to play this game for probably a good portion of time due to the fact that I won't be able to get a PS5. Um, it is Gran Turismo 7.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in Gran Turismo 2 and Gran Turismo 3. I mean, I used to do full 500 lap races that took 6 or 7 hours to complete. Like full settings on, like you screw up once and your car's totaled type of settings. I used to play this game so much on the PS2 and the PS1, and then I kind of switched to PC, and if I fell off of the Gran Turismo series, and I came back and played the Gran Turismo 5 on PS4 when I got the PS4 a handful of years ago. But I really enjoy Gran Turismo, and I really enjoyed just the way that they play, but also like the simplicity of being able to buy new vehicles and different types of vehicles, but also like their modification system is very simple. It's very straightforward. Their tuning system is very simple, but it has a lot of impact on what you can do in the games. I'm just really excited for just the customization, the details that they really put into like fine tuning your cars, which I find very fun.
Yeah, definitely. Now with your your new obsession of drifting and where that's taken you of late. So
It's
yeah,
true.
I'm super excited for that as well. And I've always been a fan of the Gran Turismo series for the realism of the track racing scene.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that they would do a little bit more of the Baja style that they used to have in some of the earlier Gran Turismos. They had some rally racing in there, and
Yeah, that
that
was
was
really cool.
to actually have the tools um, of Gran Turismo, but actually having that in a rally game was so much fun, and I loved that. So if they added that into, I'm not sure if that was in Gran Turismo Sport or not. I didn't check into that, but if they added that to this next one, I'd be totally 100% in. But I'm still like 80% there.
Yeah, I think Gran Turismo 2, which was on PS1, had a lot of rally style
Yeah,
racing. I played a ridiculous amount of that one, especially like in that time period. Rally racing was so big. Subaru and well, more or less the Impreza versus the Evo were just so iconic in rally racing that like if you had that game and you didn't have a Subaru or an Impreza, were you even fucking playing that game?
Exactly. Like, what were you doing? You driving a van,
A
man?
dri-
What are you
I
still getting your license in that game?
I did drive a
Come
couple of vans because it was a lot of fun to just
on.
like make a van really really fast, but that's beside the point.
You know what game was fun to drive those ridiculous vehicles in was shit. It was Burnout 2. Oh,
Oh, Burnout 2. Dude, the
what?
crashing in Burnout 2.
Oh yeah, man. And you could like trigger the explosion at a given time, and sometimes when you got that upgrade, you could hit it like twice or three times.
Yup.
Oh man,
Yup.
ridiculous.
Super fun.
That game was amazing. Well, that's everything we have for you this week. Happy New Year, everybody. But before you go, I forgot to mention this at the top. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, and Google Play stores on the audio for the audio version of the podcast, as well as our YouTube channel for the video version. Make sure you keep up with everything that's going on with us over on our Instagram and Facebook pages as well, so you never miss a show. We will see you next week. We love you. Thank you for the support, and hope you have a great new year. Peace.
Yeesh.